We were just fixing on my PC, and as we were finishing up, we noticed a pair of loose wires. I wonder why we missed these to start with.
Bro, do you hear that sound?
Bro, what is that?
I don't know, bro, but you can go check it out.
No, you're coming with me.
We were terrified of what this could be, but as brave as we were pretending to be, we cautiously walked toward this mysterious port.
That's weird. This thing up here just to give us yo-yos? What do you think they want us to do with these?
I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we just make lemonade? Well, not literal lemonade, but as the saying goes, if you're giving a yo-yo, do something with it.
So we took it upon ourselves to uphold a challenge, to master the art of yo-yos in just 1 week.
So we'll be both learning the bind, which allows us to bring up the yo-yo. So it's a fundamental skill everyone needs to learn. Moving on, I'll take on the trapeze and skin the gerbil. While my brother will be learning the brain twister and the Mach 5. As we started out with the bind, it looked simple enough.
You just wrap the string around a finger on your free hand and put that string on the front side of the yo-yo and let go.
Sounds easy enough, right?
Well, wrong. They always make it seem so easy, but getting it to actually come back up was a lot harder than I imagined. We tried over and over again. It felt impossible. At this point, we started to question if this challenge could even be doable. If the easiest skill was already a nightmare. We had to regroup and figure out what we were doing wrong. We watched a few other videos and found this one trick to nail the bind. All we had to do was when the yo-yo is set up correctly, just slowly lower your hand with the string wrapped around it, and the string will begin to wind itself.
If you set the yo-yo up correctly and give it enough spin, then it will go up. Once you got a good idea of how it was supposed to work, we slowly got better at it, luckily. Now that we have understood the bind, we can move on to better things, like the trapeze. Well, he's going to do his own thing now. Let's see what I have to do.
The first step is to throw the yo-yo to the side, and as the yo-yo swings up, you use your index finger to hook the string and get the yo-yo to come back to the string. Well, at least that's what I was hoping to do. Let's give it a few tries.
Okay, while I figure this out, let's go over to my brother to see what he'll be learning next.
For your trick, you'll be learning this trick called the brain twister. Good luck. That's weird. I guess I need to do this trick called the brain twister. Let's go figure out what that is. Okay, so this is how you do a successful brain twister.
To start, I have to throw the yo-yo down and set the string up similarly to the bind, but this time I place the string on the back side of the yo-yo, creating one longer string and one shorter string section. At this point, you have to push the yo-yo into you, which allows you to spin the yo-yo around your fingers, having it rotate towards your face.
The people in the tutorials always make it look extremely simple, but getting to do it for yourself isn't quite as easy.
The yo-yo would slip out and fly forward, and the string would just tangle itself around my fingers, making the trick a lot harder than it should be.
What the hell did I do?
I keep on messing up. I just need to go over the tutorial again.
Okay, I've been doing this for a short while, and honestly, it's not a very complex skill. Definitely feels easier than doing the bind.
Because after 30 minutes of trying, I landed it successfully.
I did it!
I'll happily take that win.
That doesn't mean I'll be able to do it proficiently. But either way, to the next trick we go.
After that short study, I think I can nail this trick down.
It didn't look as difficult as I initially thought. I just needed a refresher. So after a few more tries, I did it successfully.
Let's go, finally! Was this as clean as the pros do it? Absolutely not. But I'll take it.
So we realized that for us to successfully get these tricks down, you guys have to hit the subscribe button. Well, sorry to get you guys like that. Huh. Now we continue our journey to mastering these tricks. The next two are Skin the Gerbil for me and the Mach 5 for my brother. And yes, those are the real names. So let's get to it. Alright, so here's the thing. This trick is supposed to be similar to the trapeze. In theory, that means it shouldn't have too much trouble learning it. But when has anything ever been that simple?
The trick starts easy enough. I have to loop the yo-yo twice while it's on the string, like this. Then comes a fun part. Unloop it and swing it to my other hand. Sounds easy, right? Nope. As soon as I saw how many times I have to successfully land the yo-yo on the string, things started feeling shaky.
Oh, so close! Oh,
Was this about to be my downfall?
but wait, it gets worse. Just when I thought I'd mastered it, there's a brain twister motion thrown in after the unlooping. Great. Now it feels like this trick is taunting me.
You thought you had me, didn't you?
Suddenly, doubt starts creeping in. Can I actually pull this off? Every time I try to get that motion down, I feel like I am 2 steps away from a disaster.
You're gonna fail. You can't do it. He's gonna fail. He can't do it. You're gonna fail. Okay, new game plan. I'm going to keep throwing this yo-yo for the next, I don't know, few hours. And hopefully somewhere in there, I'll figure it out. But honestly, with the way this is going, I'm not sure if I'm getting closer to mastering the trick or closer to losing my mind.
Well, look who's back. You guys must be dying to see my Mach 5 progress. Well, I wish I could say I've been crushing it, but honestly, I have nothing. Yeah, not exactly the progress report I've been hoping for.
I might have been procrastinating just a little bit after finally nailing the first trick.
But now that you guys are here, I guess it's time to get back to business.
Alright, here's the game plan. First, throw the yo-yo down in front of me like usual. Then, split the bottom mount, followed by a nice, clean barrel roll. After that, I'll try to isolate the yo-yo in the center of the string, while rotating my index fingers around it, making the yo-yo look like it's floating in the air, while I'm the one doing all the work. Sounds easy, right?
Yeah, easier said than done.
Alright, let's try this. As I keep going, I realized that getting the split bottom mount consistently felt impossible. And getting the yo-yo to stay perfectly still while I do all the motions around it is just as hard, if not worse. I mean, why does a yo-yo act like it has a mind of its own?
Yeah, this is gonna take some time. I swear, this yo-yo is trolling me. But I'm not gonna give up yet, so stay tuned. Maybe we'll see some progress after all. But first, let's go check on my brother. Maybe he's struggling as much as I am.
As my journey continued, trying to understand how this trick worked, after hours and hours of practice and a lot of patience. Come on, enough of that sappy practice and patience crap. Get up and continue.
And that's all I really needed. Once I had this pep talk, I was locked in. Well, I thought so. And on my first attempt, it didn't look so good. And the many attempts I did after, this weren't much better. I would miss the trapeze constantly, and when I would get it, the rest of the trick wasn't just as hard, as I had to be perfectly accurate to make it work. Otherwise, the yo-yo would get tangled or miss completely, and I would have to restart.
I knew I couldn't let this trick be the end of my journey. So, I went on repeating the motion over and over again. I was feeling myself getting closer to completing this trick. A few attempts later,
Let's go.
As I continued to push through, it felt like a roller coaster of emotions. I'll get closer to completing the trick, but the further I got, the more problems came up.
Come on, stupid trick, do it. I wanna break you!
It felt like a never-ending trick. I perfected the trapeze and the 2 loops that came afterwards.
Why?
But the brain twister-like motion at the end got me every single time. I spent hours and hours doing it until this happened.
I did it! I think. I'm so tired. I think I did it. I don't know. I think.